Warren Buffett said, "Money is not important. Make sure you made a lot before speaking such nonsense." There are two aspects of life which prevent people from breaking out of poverty. We could call the first one unpreparedness, and the second one could be called a bad approach. In our previous video, we covered some things that hold people back and prevent them from achieving success. We highly recommend watching that video as well. It is basically about obstacles to success, but it's not always just a lack of skills, wrong goals, or weak determination that keeps us poor. Sometimes it is the wrong mindset, bad attitude, and poor thinking habits. In this short video, we will cover 5 bad mindsets that keep people poor. Let's begin. Number 1, everything is hard. Listen, everything worth doing is hard. If it wasn't hard, everyone would do it. The other thing is, it is only hard till it is easy. When you learn how to ride a bike, it's hard in the beginning and easy in the end. The answer is learning. Until you will find out how things work, everything will seem difficult. Remember, things somehow work. Just because you don't know how they work doesn't mean they don't work. Here's one piece of advice. When you decide that you will accomplish something, do the research first. Spend 100 hours learning about the topic. Then when you get to know it better, it will be much easier for you to get into it. Start reading and learning more about what interests you. You have many possibilities to become familiar with anything. With this kind of approach, you can make more and spend less. Here's one example. Let's say you would like to know which car repairs you can do yourself. Go on YouTube and find out. Do the research. Soon you will know exactly what you can do in your garage on your own. Also, you will learn how to do it. What kind of tools do you need to do it? And so on. You gain confidence, and what seems to be hard is suddenly easy. First you learn, then you earn. The old saying is, if it's easy, do it easy. If it's hard, do it hard. Just get it done. Number 2, the certainty in life. Sometimes people think that some things are too risky. They say, it's too risky. What if this happens? I better not try. These people are usually afraid of change. They are pessimistic. They try to find out the reasons why something can't be done, and they pretend satisfaction with the lifestyle they are currently living. It is called the timid approach to life. What if this happens? The problem and the challenge of this life is that it's all risky. Going to college is risky. Finding a new job is risky. Starting a business is risky. Getting married is risky. Investing money is risky. Trying to make more money is risky. Everything is risky. Stop asking for security. There is no security. Change the attitude of seeking safety and certainty. Instead, look forward to the adventure. Take a calculated risk. Instead of asking, what if this happens? Ask, what if I succeed? Instead of saying it can't be done, say I will get it done. Arnold Schwarzenegger said, I love when someone says it can't be done, because when I do it, I'm the first one who has done it. Stop figuring out what is wrong. Never be satisfied with certainty and mediocrity. Don't be overly cautious. The biggest certainty in this life is that there is no certainty. Remember, life is risky. You won't get out alive. So how you live is really important. Give it a go. Try something. When you think trying something is dangerous, wait until you face the consequences of not trying. Number 3, bad thinking habits. Our lives are mostly affected by the way we think things are, not the way they are. To the pessimist, the glass is always half empty. To the optimist, the glass is half full. It all depends on how you look at it. The way we think things are affects us most. Poor thinking habits keep most people poor. They work hard but don't think hard. As you thinketh, so you become. People with poor thinking often say things that don't make any sense because they don't understand how the finances work. They are surprised that as the years go by, they still don't have any money. Our minds work as a mental factory. The quality you give to your mind at the entrance is the quality you get at the exit. In other words, as you sow, you reap. What do you put in your mind? How many books on finances did you read last year? The best representing word of what people put in their minds is the word trash. You have to be careful what you allow to enter your mind. Be careful of what ingredients you're pouring into your mental factory. Select the right ingredients and keep out the wrong ingredients. Everything starts with thought. Be wise and careful what you think about. John Shoaf said, "Every day stand guard at the door of your mind." Number 4, complaining. Complaining is probably one of the most dangerous attitudes you can have. Seeing problems in everything, crying, whining, speaking bad words. If a person doesn't stop with this, it will completely poison his or her life, because murmuring will erase your future. Always when you spend your time complaining, you just wasted that time. Murmuring is the Bible's word for complaining. The Bible says that the children of Israel were slaves in Egypt. God did great miracles and got them out, and now they were heading for the promised land. So the goal of the story was the promised land. But the tragedy of the story was that they never got there. What was the reason? From day one, they complained. Everything was bad. The weather, the leadership, the food. They whined and cried for years until God said that was enough. The story says they died in the desert and never got to the promised land. That should tell you something. Don't cut off yourself from a better future by complaining that something isn't working the way you think it should. Number 5, laziness. Laziness usually comes from lacking determination or simply having a weak determination. Why bother? Why bother starting a business? Why bother trying to get a promotion at your work? People often don't get what they want because they are lazy to work on it. You have to do something, you need to take action. Jesus taught, don't be just listeners, be doers. Sometimes you are not lazy to do something, you are just lazy to think. Lazy to find out how things work. Lazy to set some goals for your life. Lazy to think about what you would like to accomplish. Lazy to imagine how your life could look like in 10 years. Laziness is often related to not taking responsibility. Laziness equals irresponsibility. You won't get ahead in life until you take full responsibility for your life. You won't break the chains of poverty without it. Jordan Peterson said, "You want to take control of your life? Clean your room." How you would like to make more money when you're too lazy to clean your room? If life doesn't send you something valuable out of nowhere, you have to work for it. Maybe you will inherit $100,000, but the other 100 you still have to earn. Sometimes it's not the fear that holds people back. Sometimes it's only laziness. Don't be too comfortable. Everything you want in your life is outside your comfort zone. Put in the work and you won't regret it. When you clean your room, you immediately start feeling better. You are motivated. Remember, motivation is found when you start moving. Action leads to revenue, but laziness brings poverty. The Bible says, laziness leads to poverty. Hard work makes you rich. Work hard, but work smart. Stop being lazy and find out how to do the work effectively. Don't allow laziness to creep into your life. When you're lazy, you will certainly stay poor forever. Did you enjoy this video? Let us know.